Happy Friday, everybody. Kurt Berglund with Pine Tar Baseball 1972 season set preview demo, the whole 9 yards. And my little friend today, it's premium chunk white chicken in water. Who likes fresh poultry anyway? Not me. When I go to my grocer, I'm asking for canned chicken in water. I want the stuff that's been on the shelf for weeks, maybe months. Why? Because it says right on the label, premium chunk. That's right. This isn't the run-of-the-mill chunk. This is premium chunk right here. And best of all, in water. It's not going bad on their watch. Delicious and good for you. 10% of your cholesterol, none of your carbs, 8 grams of protein, all of that in 2 ounces. You get 50 calories, you get 2 grams of fat. It's practically no food value whatsoever. That's premium chunk, white chicken and water. From your friends at Kreider. Today's game, coming to you from Wrigley Field in Chicago, where there's a whole lot of shaking going on. It's July 18th, 1972, and Leo DeRocher is on the ropes, even though he's leading his Cubs to a better than expected second place showing in the National League East. The Pirates are running away with it. Nobody's going to catch him. But Leo is in the midst of another revolt by his team. And so, in just 8 short days from this day, on July 26, 1972, Leo's going to get canned and replaced shortly thereafter by the always charismatic Whitey Lockman. Actually, if you're going to can Leo DeRocher, I guess, I don't know, Whitey Lockman's probably not a bad choice, but it wasn't in time to save the Cubs' pennant rush. But what is interesting about this Cub team is that it's the last run for a lot of these guys. Certainly as a group, but even as individuals. The gang of DeRocher's position players, Beckert, Kessinger, Santo, Billy Williams, Randy Hundley, this is their last run as a good team. In 73, under Whitey Lockman, the wheels would really fall off, and in 74, yikes, the rebuild was underway with stars such as Vic Harris taking over at second base. They're going to be taken on today by the first place Cincinnati Reds on their way to the National League pennant. This is the Big Red Machine and probably the best team in the National League, although the Pirates could certainly make a run for that one. And it was a tremendous National League Championship Series in 1972. So, is Gary Nolan pitching for the Cincinnati Reds today. Gary Nolan had already had some arm problems. He was not the incredibly hard thrower that he was back in the 1970 World Series run that Sparky Anderson put together. But he was an excellent pitcher with an ERA under 2. He's being taken on by the Cubs ace, Fergie Jenkins. And so it's Gary Nolan against Fergie Jenkins at Wrigley Field. Let's go to the starting lineups. Pine Tar Baseball is available. The 1972 set is available right now. You can email me at berglund.kurt@yahoo.com. For $12.99 to my PayPal account, you get the PDF of the 1972 season that has just been released. Pine Tar Baseball has another big release date coming up with the Great Teams of the 20th Century set coming up on March 1st. More details about that next week. Very excited about it, and hope you'll join me for those preview videos as well. Okay, the starting lineups for today's game. For the visiting Cincinnati Reds, leading off in left field, it's Pete Rose. Batting second and playing second, it's Joe Morgan. Batting third and playing center field, Bobby Tolan. Batting fourth, catching, Johnny Bench. Batting fifth and playing first base, Tony Perez. Batting sixth and playing third base, Dennis Menke. Batting seventh and playing right field, Cesar Geronimo. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, it's Darryl Cheney. And batting ninth and on the mound, it's Gary Nolan. As you can see on the road, Gary is an A pitcher the first 2 times through the order and then drops to a B. He can give you 7 innings and more, of course, if he's pitching well. And he does not have a walk or strikeout modifier. He is on the mound for the Reds today. For the homestanding Chicago Cubs, Rick Monday leads. These are, by the way, these are the as-played lineups because why? Because when we don't use the as-played lineups, heads explode all over this great land of ours. Rick Monday leads off in center field. Don Kessinger bats second at shortstop. Billy Williams bats third in left field. The hero of this game in real life. Jose Cardinal bats fourth in right field. Joe Pepitone bats fifth and plays first base. Glenn Beckert bats sixth and plays second base. Ron Santo bats seventh and plays third base. And batting eighth and doing the catching, it's Randy Hundley. On the mound, it's Fergie Jenkins. At home, he is a D pitcher, and he drops to a G the 3rd time through the order. No strikeout or walk modifiers. He can give you 8 innings and more if he's doing well. That brings us to the opening pitch of this ball game. Fergie's on the mound, Rose digging in. We are ready to go at Wrigley. And let's play some Pine Tar baseball. That is a ball 4. He walks him on the D rating. Rose hustles down to first base. And we are underway. Joe Morgan steps in the batter's box. Fergie to the belt. Checks Rose at first. The pitch is drilled by Morgan for a base hit to center field. Rose will stop at second. Reds have something going early. 2 on with nobody out, and Bobby Tolan coming to the plate. His last, I guess you'd say, big year. And the pitch to him from Fergie Jenkins is hit in the air to center field. Rick Monday is under it. He's going to make the catch. Rose is going to tag at second and try to advance. No, he's bluffing. He'll hold. And so there's 2 on still with 1 out now. And Bench at the plate. National League MVP in 1972. Fergie's looking for a double play ball. The pitch is drilled by Bench to left and deep. This one's going to make the bleachers. 3-0 Reds. 3-0 Reds with 1 out in the first. Fergie upset with himself. Perez coming to the plate. And there's 1 out in the top of the first. Perez with a base hit. That's to right field. He goes the other way. He's on with 1 out. Now it's Menke. Dennis, the third baseman for the Reds in 72, the pitch. This is to center, but not deep. It's going to be caught by Monday for 2 down, and now it's Cesar Geronimo the right fielder. We think of him so often as a center fielder. In that group of 8 that made up the Big Red Machine just a few years from this point, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. Fergie strikes out Geronimo for his first strikeout of the game, but a 3-run bomb by Johnny Bench gives the Reds a 3-0 lead in the top of the first. Go to the bottom of the first. It's Monday. Kessinger and Williams coming for Chicago. Nolan, again, an A pitcher on the road. See how Monday's able to do against him. This is grounded to Morgan. Joe's got it and throws to Perez for the first out in the bottom of the first. Now it's Kessinger. The pitch to Don. Hey, strikes him out. 2 down in the bottom of the first, and now it's sweet swinging Billy Williams. Maybe his best year, 333 and a 606 slugging percentage. And Billy lines it for a base hit on the modifier. Yeah, it's a base hit for Williams with 2 outs. And now it's Cardinal. 291 for Jose, right fielder for the Cubs. 2 outs. The pitch grounded to Cheney. He's going to go to Morgan the short way for the 3rd out, and that retires the Cubs in the first. So after 1 complete, it's 3-0 Reds. It's July 18th, 1972. Fergie's coming back out. And Darrell Cheney, Gary Nolan, and Pete Rose at the top of the order are coming up for the Reds this inning. Cheney's still embroiled at this point with that battle with Dave Concepcion for the shortstop job that he would eventually lose. This is a base hit to center field. Drops in front of Monday. Cheney's on. Here comes Nolan. Decent bunter. We'll see if they give him the Sparky puts on a play here. Fergie to the belt. Checks Cheney at first. And the pitch. He squares to bunt. And he gets it down. Going to be gloved by Pepitone, and he flips to Beckert covering first. That moves Cheney to second base, and now it's Rose with 1 out and a man in scoring position. They'd love to knock Fergie out of this one early. Rose 307 in 1972. The pitch. He walked him, so there's 2 on now. 2 on with 1 out for Morgan. Leo's not liking this look of things. Morgan at the plate, 1 for 1. He scored a run on Bench's homer in the first inning. The pitch. And he base hit. That's a base hit for Morgan. And Williams charges, gloves it, and their bases will be loaded. DeRocher's going to get the bullpen going. And that's going to be boy, pickings are slim here, gang. The pickings are slim. Tom Phoebus will start to throw in the Cub bullpen, but you understand why Leo was riding the starters hard. A lot of G's down there, and I'm not talking about money. Bobby Tolan 0 for 1. The Cub infield is back for 2. The pitch. That's a base hit. That's going to drop in front of Monday, Cheney scores. Rose is around third. He will be held. There's still one man out. They're looking for the double play, and it's Bench at the plate. 4-0 Reds. Bench hit a homer in the first. The pitch. And that's a base hit. Gonna be trouble. It's gonna scoot past Cardinal for extra bases. I'll score Rose. He'll score Morgan. And Nolan will stop at third. So 2 more in. It's 6-0 Reds. Fergie now drops a letter grade, so he's an E. And Phoebus still throwing in the bullpen. Perez at the plate. 1-for-1 for Tony. The infield is in now for the Cubs. This is hit to left. Billy Williams under it. Nolan tagging. He makes the catch. Here comes Nolan. He will be safe. Yes, he will be safe on the sacrifice fly. It's 7-0. Yep, 7-0 Reds in the top of the second. The big red machine. There's 2 outs, and now it's Menke. 0-for-1 for Dennis. The pitch. Grounded to Pepitone. He's got it and will take it unassisted. And that retires the Reds in the second, but they add 4, and they're up now 7-0 on Fergie Jenkins and the Cubs. Gary Nolan back out. He will face Pepitone, Beckert, and Santo in the bottom of the second. Pitch from Gary Nolan. Hey, strikes out Pepe. And that's 2 strikeouts on the day for Nolan. Now it's Beckert. Pitch to Glenn is hit to center, but not deep. Nolan's got it. 2 down. And now Santo. Ron. 302 in 72. Not sure what he's doing batting 7th. The pitch. Maybe Leo was especially cranky that day. And that's a wild one. So it's ball 1. Santo, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's Nolan's 3rd. We've played 2, and it's 7-0 Reds in Wrigley Field. The date, July 18th, 1972. Leo DeRocher is 8 days from getting canned as manager of the Cubs. Fergie Jenkins back on the bump. Geronimo, Cheney, and Nolan coming up for the Reds. Cesar, 0-for-1. The pitch. And it's a base hit. Fergie's got nothing today. It's the center field, and Monday collects it and tosses it back in. There's Cheney. 1-for-1. Run scored for Darryl. The pitch to center. That's Monday again. 1 down. Now it's Nolan. He bunted the last inning. Let's see if he's doing it again. He's not bunting. The pitch is hit to left. Billy Williams. 2 down. And now Pete Rose, top of the order. Pete, the pitch. That's to left. Williams coming in. And he gets there for the out. So we've played 2.5, and the Reds have a touchdown. It's 7-0 Cincinnati. Going to the bottom of the third, it'll be Hundley, Jenkins, and then the top with Monday for the Cubs. Randy showing the toll of all those games caught by 72. The pitch. No modifier, hit to center. That's Nolan, and he's got it for out number 1. Jenkins up with 1 out. Fergie to center. Left center. Nolan, he's got it. 2 down. And now Monday. And Rick hits it to center. Here comes Nolan. And Bobby's going to tie a record held by many. 3 putouts in an inning. We've played 3. And it's 7-0 Cincinnati. Fergie's coming back out for more punishment. Morgan, Nolan, and Bench in the Reds' 4th. Coming on. Joe, 2 for 2. The pitch. Chopped. It's off Jenkins' glove. It's going to squirt away, and Kessinger's got no play. Morgan's on with his 3rd hit, leading off the 4th. Now it's Nolan. Pitch to Bobby is to center, right center. Monday's over, and he's got it. 2 down. Now it's Bench. 1 down. Bench is 2 for 2. He's got 5 RBIs on the day. The pitch. And this one's drilled to right and deep, and it's another one for Bench. A 2-run job. It's 9-0 Reds. 7 RBIs on the day for Johnny, and here comes Leo, and he wants Phoebus, and I can't tell you what kind of a decision that is. Phoebus, you probably remember, is an ex-Baltimore Oriole. Fergie's day is done. We'll give you his numbers. 3 1/3 innings. He allowed 9 hits. He walked 2 batters. He allowed 9 runs. They're all earned. And he struck out only 1. Fergie had nada today. So it's Phoebus, a G pitcher at home with walk modifiers on 55 and 77. See if he can turn the tide here a little bit, or at least slow down the bleeding. Perez is 1 for 1. He's also got a ribby today. The pitch, he walks him to get started. And they're going to get another guy going. It's going to be Dan McGinn, late of the Montreal Expos, throwing in the Cub bullpen. Menke up now. There's 1 man out. Perez at first. Phoebus to the belt. The pitch home. That's grounded to Pepitone. Pepe gloves it and is going to take it himself as Perez moves up. So 2 outs now, and Geronimo at the plate with Perez in scoring position as the 10th run. Phoebus to the belt. The pitch to Cesar. And that's drilled. And that is out of here. It makes the basket. Geronimo with a 2-run dong. It's 12-0, and Cheney's up now with 2 outs. Phoebus just shaking his head. So is Leo. The pitch. And that's stroked to right center. Cheney's got himself a double. 2 outs. A man in scoring position, and Nolan coming up. Gary Nolan can pile on the runs with a base hit here. Phoebus to the belt, checks Cheney, the pitch. Grounded to Beckert. And Glenn is going to throw to Pepitone, and that retires the Reds, but they add another 4. to the ledger, and it's 11-0 Reds after 3.5. All right, bottom of the fourth, Kessinger, Williams, Cardinal up for the Cubs. Kessinger 0 for 1, the pitch. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout number 4 for Nolan. Cubs have 1 hit on the day. That's it. Williams up. He's got the hit. There's a single back in the first. Pitch to Sweet Swinging Billy. Ground ball, Morgan. He throws to Perez, 2 gone in the bottom of the fourth. And now Cardinal 0 for 1. Cleanup hitter for the Cubs today. Pitch from Nolan. And hey, strikes him out. That's number 5. Nolan's got it going. We've played 4. It's 11-0 Reds. Up for the Reds in the 5th. Rose, Morgan, and Tolan. Pete's 0 for 1, pair of walks. The pitch to left. Billy Williams in his tracks. 1 gone. Joe Morgan. Joe's 3 for 3. 3 runs scored. The pitch from Phoebus. He lost him, ball 4. Now it's Tolan. Bobby, 1 for 3. And hit to center Monday. 2 down. Now it's bench. 3 for 3. 2 homers, a double, and 7 ribbies on the day. Can he add to that number? The pitch to left, but Williams is there, and that'll retire the Reds 1, 2, 3, 4 in the 5th. Hey, if you want the set, Pine Tar Baseball, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com, $12.99 PayPal, and I send you the PDF. If you don't have the game but you'd like it, you can have the game for free as well. So just let me know, and you can start rolling your Pine Tar Baseball. All right, bottom of the 5th, Nolan facing Pepitone, Beckert, and Santo. Big release coming up March 1st. Great teams of the 20th century. Teams like the 02 Pirates, the 27 Yankees, the 61 Yankees, the 98 Yankees, but also other teams like the 75 Red Sox, the 80 Phillies, the 55 Dodgers, and the 42 Cardinals, and lots more. 22 teams in the set, so be looking for that as well. I'll be talking about it on my channel. Pepitone, Beckert, Santo in the bottom of the 5th against Nolan. We're in Gary's third. No, we're not. We're in his second time through the order. This is grounded to Morgan. He gloves it and tosses to Perez. There's one gone. Now it's Beckert. Glenn is 0 for 1. Nolan's pitch. Line shot, but an error check. Let's see where this one went. It went to right field, and Geronimo fumbled it. Geronimo drops the ball. Beckert on with an E9, and now it's Santo. Lost that one in the sun. Santo 0 for 1, the pitch. That's drilled by Ron, and that's trouble. It's going to be a base hit for Santo. Beckert station to station, 2 on now, and 1 man out for Hundley. Phoebus on deck, but he's not going to bat. McGinn throwing in the Cub bullpen. He will be the new pitcher. But it's Hundley first. There's 1 man out. Nolan's pitch. Base hit off Nolan's glove. Randy Hundley's going to leg out. No, he's not. No, he's not. Cheney throws him out at first by a whisker. Runners move up. Becker to third. Santo to second. And now we're going to have a pinch hitter for Phoebus. Chance to get the Cubs on the board. And who will they select for that task? Boy. Philip K. Wrigley was not spending a lot on the bench, I'll tell you that. Here comes J.C. Martin, late of the New York Mets, to pinch hit for Phoebus. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Nolan to the belt. The pitch home to J.C. is going to be a rare play. Oh boy, let's see what happens here. A rare play, Pine Tar baseball style. Runners on. The game is delayed for 30 minutes by a swarm of flying insects. It's the best rare play of all. Current pitchers have their grade reduced by 1. It's the locusts. It's a plague of locusts. All right, so that knocks Nolan down to a B. And it's going to knock him down to a C as soon as Monday comes up. Martin still at the plate. 2 on, 2 outs. And he struck him out. That ends the 5th. So JC had the locust come, but Nolan got him anyway. So after 5, it's Cincinnati 11, Cubs nothing. It'll be Perez, Menke, and Geronimo to face Dan McGinn, the new Cubs pitcher. In the top of the 6th, McGinn, a G pitcher. The only good news, he's got a strikeout modifier on 77. He can give you 2 innings if he lasts that long. Perez is in there 1 for 1. A sac fly and a walk. A run scored in a ribby. He's been busy. And this is drilled. This is drilled. A comebacker. Off McGinn. He runs. He picks it up. He throws to Pepe. And that's 1 down. Now it's Menke. The pitch to Dennis. Grounded to Kessinger. He's got it. Throws to Pepitone. 2 down. And now Geronimo, who went deep in the 4th. 2 for 3 for Cesar. And hey, strikes him out. The left-hander McGinn gets him. His first strikeout of the day. It's a 1-2-3-6 for McGinn and the Cubs. So we go to the bottom of the 6th. Nolan drops to a C now because of the plague of locusts. So it's Monday, Kessinger, and Williams. Top of the order for the Cubs. Let's see if they can do something against Gary. The pitch. That's center field. That's Nolan, and that's 1 down. Kessinger's 0 for 2. Pair of strikeouts, but he didn't do that often in his career. Pitch to Don. That one goes to the wall. Nolan really snapping off the breaking stuff. getting past Bench. The pitch. Grounded to Perez. He's going to flip to Nolan covering the bag, and there's 2 down. And now Williams 1 for 2. 2 down in the 6th. Nobody aboard. The pitch is ball 4. Now it's Cardinal. Jose 0 for 2. The pitch. Combacker, gloved by Nolan. He flips to Perez, and that will retire the Cubs in the 6th. After 6 complete, it's Reds 11, Cubs nothing at Wrigley. And it'll be McGinn back out to face Cheney, Nolan, and Rose in the top of the 7th. Cheney doesn't care for the left-handed pitching, but Sparky's leaving him in there. The pitch. And as soon as I say that, he draws a walk. Nolan up now. Gary is 0 for 2. He bunted successfully way back in the 2nd inning. There's his card. The pitch. That's drilled by Nolan for a base hit. Drops in front of Williams, and look at Cheney taking the extra base. 1st and 3rd for the Reds now. They're looking for the kill shot. Dan McGinn's going to start looking for the kill shot if the Reds keep taking extra bases. Up 11 runs. Rose is 0 for 2. The pitch to Pete. The infield at double play depth. Hey, struck him out. That's strikeout 2 for Dan McGinn. Infield still at double play depth now. Morgan up. Reds at the corners. Cheney at 3rd. Nolan at 1st. The pitch. This is a range check. Get to the kitchen. Get to the kitchen. It's a range check. Monday is a neutral fielder, so he will make the catch. That's 2 down. And Cheney will tag, looking to make it an even dozen. Gonna try and score. The throw is not in time. It's a sacrifice fly for Morgan. Cheney scores from 3rd. It's 12-0 Reds. It's time. Leo's just pointing at his own head right now. So he's basically telling McGinn what to do here. Nolan 1 for 4. The pitch. And he doesn't hit him. It's a base hit for Nolan to left. Nolan stops at 2nd. 2 on now. Bench up again for dong number 3. McGinn to the belt. The pitch home to Johnny. He lost him. That's ball 4. They're loaded. Cubs are going to get the bullpen going again just for pride. It'll be Steve Hamilton, late of the New York Yankees. Another lefty throwing. Perez at the plate. Bases dripping with Reds. Nolan at 3rd. Nolan at 2nd. Bench at 1st. 2 outs. The pitch. Oop. Looking at the wrong guy. Got to look at Perez. And it's an error check. See where this goes. It's a 26 that's hit to Beckert. It's a 9 that's way over his error number, so he's good, and that will end the inning on a pop out to Beckert. So they get one more. It's 12-0 now. And that will bring us to the bottom of the 7th. Time to stretch them out at Wrigley. Or make another trip to your nearest beer vendor. Either way. Gary Nolan back out for inning number 7. Pepitone, the pitch. Is a walk. Sparky's going to get his bullpen going. And who's it going to be? It's going to be Tom Hall. Left-hander. String bean left-hander for the Reds. Pepitone up now. Is on first. Sorry, Pepitone on first. Beckert up. 0 for 2. Reached on an error in the 5th pitch. Grounded to Perez. He whirls. Nope. Yep. Grounded to Perez. He whirls and fires to Cheney covering second. The return throw to Nolan is not in time, as Beckert beats the rap at first, so there's 1 out and 1 on for Santo. Bottom of the 7th. The pitch. Grounded to Cheney. Darrell goes to Morgan for 1. The relay to Perez, not in time. Santo beats the rap, and now it's Hundley. 2 outs. 1 on. Randy 0 for 2. The pitch. This is to left, but not deep. Pete Rose under it, and he will make the catch. We've played 7. It's 12-0 Reds at Wrigley Field. Pine Tar Baseball, 1972 set, berglund.kurt@yahoo.com for your PayPal payment. PDF comes right back to you. All right. Top of the 8th, we got a new pitcher coming. It's going to be Steve Hamilton for the Cubs. And we're going to have a double switch because Hundley's day is done. So it's going to be a new catcher, and his name is Elrod Hendricks. You know him. You love him from the Baltimore Orioles. Hendricks will bat 9th. And Hamilton will bat 8th. Hundley is out. McGinn is out. Alrighty. Menke, Geronimo, and Cheney up for the Reds in the top of the 8th. Hamilton, a G pitcher with walk modifiers on 55 and 77. He is what we call an arsonist coming out of the bullpen. The pitch. And that is a base hit. Yep, base hit for Menke off Hamilton, thanks to his G rating. Geronimo at the plate. Cesar not a fan of the lefties, but Sparky's leaving him in. 2 for 4. The pitch. Hey, strikes him out. First one for Hamilton. 1 gone. Cheney up now. Also not a fan of the lefties. The pitch. Grounded to Beckert. He goes to Kessinger for one. The relay to Pepitone. Not in time. Cheney beats the rep, and there's 2 outs now. Nolan is due. Nolan's throwing a 2-hitter. Sparky's going to let him keep going. Gary is 1 for 3 at the plate. The pitch. Grounded to Kessinger. He throws to Pepitone, and that retires the Reds in the 8th. We go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's 12-0 Cincinnati. It'll be Hendricks for his first at-bat, then Monday at the top of the order, then Kessinger. Tom Hall still throwing in the bullpen. He's bored. He wants something to do. Here's the pitch to Hendricks. Ground ball, Cheney. He throws to Perez, and there's 1 down. Now it's Monday. Rick 0 for 3. And he strikes him out. That strikeout number 7 for Gary Nolan. And the first time he's gotten Monday. Kessinger up now with 2 outs and nobody on. Line shot at Menke. He's got it for the 3rd out. We've played 8. It's Cincinnati 12-0. Cubs won this game in real life 2-1 on a Billy Williams homer in the bottom of the 10th off closer Clay Carroll. Hamilton should be removed now. He's got a limit of 1 inning. So let's see what they got here. Oh, I know who they got. They got Juan Pizarro, who was about 347 years old in 1972. So Pizarro's the new pitcher. Rose will lead off, then Morgan, then Tolan. Pizarro's a lefty. He's got control trouble, as you can see. The pitch. He walked him due to that control trouble that I just mentioned. Now it's Morgan. Joe's had a big day. 3 for 3, a walk, a sac fly, 3 runs scored. The pitch is grounded to Beckert. He fumbles it. He picks it up. He throws to Pepitone. He just beats Morgan. Rose moves up. And now it's Tolan. 1 out, man in scoring position. Pizarro's pitch. Dropping dice left and right. This one is grounded to Pepitone. He gloves it and will step on the base himself as Rose moves to 3rd. And with 2 outs now, Bench gets 1 more chance for that 3rd dong of the day. 7 ribbies on the day for Bench, 3 for 4. Pizarro a lefty, just what Johnny wants. The pitch. To left and deep. There it goes. Billy Williams to the track, to the wall. He's got it for out number 3. Ooh, 1 more biscuit for breakfast. And Johnny Bench has 3 dongs on the day, but he settles for 2. We go to the bottom of the 9th. It's 12-0 Reds. The big red machine. Nolan looking to finish off his day as a C pitcher. Anybody gets on, he's got to be pulled. Hall is ready to go. Billy Williams, 1 for 2. The pitch. Billy hits this one to right. Geronimo is there. There's 1 down. Now it's Cardinal, 0 for 3. Nolan winds and delivers to right, not deep. Geronimo there, 2 down. Now it's Pepitone, last chance saloon for the Cubs. Nolan winds, Nolan delivers, and this is to center. Bobby Tolan is there. He makes the catch. That will end this one. Give you the totals for the victorious and eventual National League East champion Cincinnati Reds. 12 runs on 15 hits. And they committed 1 error. For the vanquished Chicago Cubs, no runs on 2 hits. And they committed no errors. Winning pitcher, Gary Nolan, complete game, 2-hitter. Losing pitcher, Fergie Jenkins. Thank you for joining me in my replay of this game from July 18th, 1972. If you're interested in pine tar, let me know. Berglund.Kurt@yahoo.com. $12.99 gets you the PDF via PayPal. Join me tomorrow night for Saturday Night Fights. Joe Louis will be in the ring. Next week, previews start for the great teams of the 20th century set for Pine Tar Baseball. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe to my channel. So long, everybody.